What's up, y'all? So we're making a video again because I want to keep it real and I want to keep it updated for you guys out there that still want to poke fun, doubt, and scoff and all that stuff, because I am truly running for president. It's not going to be in 2016, but it will be for 2020. And I will mail the petition to you because I need 15,000 autographs, signatures, to get my name on the ballot. I could probably get the $15,000, just the 15,000 signatures, walking through the streets of my neighborhood and going back to Brooklyn and going just to hand it around to a bunch of people that I know. But maybe I'll send it out to you guys, but chances are it'll get lost in the mail somewhere and I won't be able to be candidate for president. But I really do have plans. My plan is to make everybody in my room enough money where they won't feel bad sending some of the money back for my campaign run, my presidential run in 2020. But here's the update for today. September 2nd, still haven't smoked a cigarette and don't plan on. September 2nd at 10:58, what we do own, I was about to sell the Alibaba and then I realized, wait a second, the stock's probably going to 120, why would I sell the Alibaba? So instead of selling it, we actually bought more Alibaba. So right now, at 10:59 on September 2nd, 2016, I own 1,000 shares of a company called ACTG. I was hinting at it in the earlier video. It's ACTG again, people. ACTG. I bought a little bit yesterday and I added a little bit more today. So now I have a whopping 1,000 shares of ACTG. And again, I know people have mentioned if I still want to know if I still like the Tesla. I still like the Tesla. It's just that I went to go buy the Tesla truck and it's out of my price range. I love their truck, but it cost $128,000. So until they have a car where normal people could get involved, which is what I think is coming, and stuff's blowing up and their empire is crumbling, I'm going to get off the Tesla bandwagon for now. But when people start to bash Tesla when it breaks 185 and the stock's at 160 and people are starting to rip into it and say the company's ruined and done forever, that's when maybe I might actually pick the stock back up for my kids, because I still believe it's going to be a successful company over the next 15 to 20 years. Again, if you could predict something for 15, 20 years out, send me your name and number, because I have a hard time going past 3 or 4 days. But speaking of going past 3 or 4 days, ACTG. The company technically looks great on the charts. Obviously, I'm a chartist, but fundamentally, I have to believe that the insiders are buying because they know something. They have got all these patents, and they're ready to enforce. That's my favorite word about this company. They enforce the patent infringements. They're a bunch of lawyers sitting around in a cave waiting to do their dirty work, just waiting for something to infringe. So I still like it. ACTG, just bought it. So, but now I'm going to give you where I'm going to get out and where I think it's going to go. So there's no possible way in hell you could possibly misconstrue what I'm going to say right now. ACTG. I own 1,000 shares. My cost average is now $6.85. Boom. Right there. I had it at $5.65 last week. I sold it at $6.33. Sorry, I think it was $6.23 to be exact. If you want, I'll go check. But that doesn't matter because we're living in the future now as Tesla is getting decimated again. So ACTG, right? I got 1,000 shares. The cost average is $6.85 right now. What do I think the stock's going to do? Well, let's talk about the negative. What do I think might happen? Oh, I got children running around in my house and I'm yelling and screaming and cursing. What else is new? If it breaks let's go back. My one concern is if it breaks $6.27, I might sell some of it to lighten up with the notion that maybe I'm wrong. Because I eventually will get something wrong, Pete. I mean, Pete, some of these guys in my room have never seen me take a loss. So everything we do from this point on will be completely... I will give you as much possible information as I possibly can think of. So I own the stock at $6.85. If it goes back below $6.27, I probably will sell 500 thinking that, maybe I'm wrong. So we got to stop on 500 at $6.27, and the other stop is at $5.60. So you got it? We own 1,000 shares at $6.85. We got 500 stop at $6.27. And 500 at 566. Now for the good part. I think the stock's going to 850 easy. And if it breaks 850, I think the stock's got a shot to get to around $12. So in summation, is that a word? To summarize, I think that we can risk here approximately, let's say we get stopped out of 5 here, so that's $500 right there. So $6. I don't know. What are you risking? $1 to try to make about $2.50, possibly $5. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, now for the other thing. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned ENDP earlier before. We've been out of the stock. We don't own RIG anymore, FEYE. I just have some lotto tickets which are going to expire worthless. Just want to keep you updated. No Qs in the portfolio right now except for the Big Daddy, which we're not going to even talk about him because he's out of his mind. He was up tremendously on this USO, decided not to sell any of it. But he thinks the Qs are going to 120, which is where I think they're going. I think they're going to 143 over the next couple of years. But again, who cares? Because we're not talking about anything else except what we own. Then again, I would appreciate if the Qs went to 143 because that sort of is my money too. But again, we're not going to talk about that. Or the Cisco that we bought on the earnings report. Or maybe the Verizon or the other handful of shit that my dad owns. Oh, I'm not supposed to be talking about that. But I have to because it's part of what I do. But it doesn't really matter. What do I own personally? ACTG and Alibaba. Now, why do I own Alibaba? It's a good question. Because I hate it that much. I hate it. I hate the fact that it's even a stock. That this IPO came out and they made all this hoopla about it. And all it did was suck. But you know what? It doesn't suck anymore. And any stock that goes from 80 back to 100 generally goes to 120. So that's why we got the 115 calls, which not only did we not sell them today for close to an 80% profit, but we bought more at 170. That's right, kids. That's right. Alibaba and ACTG. You want to know about the AMD and the Groupon and the BlackBerry, right? Sold them all, bitches. What? You own a stock at 350, it goes to 7. You're not happy? What? Do I still think AMD could go to $10 over the next 6 months to a year? I certainly do. But you know when I'll buy AMD back? $8. When that bitch breaks $8, it's probably going to have a nice day. And hopefully it's on a Friday afternoon. We get the $8 calls at 12, at 2 cents. And we sell them at 15. And we have a great day and we laugh and we cry about AMD. But right now it's Alibaba and ACTG. It's all I got. I still think the market's never going down. I still think UVXY is the worst stock you could possibly buy next to Dust. Actually, Dust and UVXY, that's just, they go hand in hand at this point. So BlackBerry can eat a big dick. Groupon can suck it. FEYE, cybersecurity, bullshit. All I care about is ACTG and Alibaba right now. And, you know, in the back of my mind, my dad, who built a portfolio based on some stocks that I liked, and blah, blah, blah. And if you want to be a day trader, we only had one trade today. What was it, kids? Right, ENDP. As a matter of fact, it's crazy to say because I was just bashing the stock earlier. Next thing you know, it goes green, breaks blah, 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 goes to the blah, 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 and next thing you know, it's a decent day trade. Again, day trading is for scalpers. You want to sit there and you want to fight the machines. You can do it. But right now, we're holding back on the day trading portion of our money making capabilities here. Those days will be coming back very, very shortly, and especially one day when the UVXY actually has 3 up days in a row. Oh man, that's going to be some sick day. It's going to be, I don't know if it's ever going to have 3 up days in a row. But man, oh man, those will be the days. Those will be the days to be trading, that's for sure. Now again, Alibaba, ACTG is what I own. And as far as day trading is concerned, if you ever trade anything other than a reversal, I think you're foolish. At least do it for 6 solid weeks straight. Give it 6 weeks and see if you could withstand the pain of not trading. Because there is anguish and pain to sit here and you see all these ideas going by. Oh, I could have done this, I could have done that, I could have done this. But when you got something that works pretty well, Why not just wait for those opportunities like yesterday when we bought UVXY, for God's sakes, because it went green, and we shorted the QQQ because it went red. 2 reversals, 2 trades that worked. Haven't done a day trade today at all, and I don't care because Alibaba's rocking. ACTG's making a move. By the way, Alibaba did reverse back down under 99.50, but it's all right because we're hanging on because we believe. All right, well, there's the update for you. I will try to update you guys as much as humanly possible. Hopefully, let's say I'll do it till the end of September. I'll give you as many updates as I possibly can. Try to be as perfectly clear as I possibly can and get you guys to join the family. Because remember, if you've got kids or pets or neither, don't forget to spay your cats and neuter your dogs and muzzle your kids. What? No, if you've got kids, I've got a room full of toys. And I bake cakes also. I make a vanilla nutmeg bundt cake, which I'm going to be sending to my members, apparently, because some of them really, really want cake, and I'm going to do that for them. So again, if you have kids or pets or neither, I also have a Blu-ray goddamn machine I've been trying to give away for 3 months. For 3 years, I've been trying to give this Blu-ray player. So come join the room. That's what I'm saying. Come join, hang out with us. I've got computers, components, tape decks. I got so much stuff in my house that normally I just give away to charity. I'd rather give it to you. All right? Especially if you've got kids who like sports. I got beautiful jerseys. I got sneakers. Fantastic stuff. It's fantastic. It's going to be a terrific fourth quarter 2016. It's going to be terrific. All right. See ya.